Hello guys, let's now talk about the gravitational force, and this will be our lesson 2. In lesson 1, we introduce where gravitational force came from. Now let's now talk about gravitational force. Now, can you see this young man there? Guess who is this man? This was the man that discovered that why is it that apples are falling down? Why are they not falling up? He was the one that introduced the term gravity. And who can tell me his name? Isaac Newton. God bless you. That's Isaac Newton. Let's go straight to class properly. Gravitational field. Now, I'll start by telling you that if we have two masses,
hold on a bit. The complete series of classes, right, as far as your syllabus is concerned regarding your Jamb And Waec, everything has been covered in details for you in the LearnLift app. And guess what? The sweet part is that you have access to your CBT, right? You have access to your video lessons, you have access to your notes, you have access to your past questions. Everything from the beginning to the end is directly in the LearnLift app for you. So all you have to do is just mark down to Play Store or App Store and download the LearnLift app, where you follow all your classes from the beginning to the end. A quick one before we move. Let's get back to class. Enjoy.
Let's see, we have two bodies. Those bodies have M1 and they have a force. And we have another body, we have M2 and a force 2. And both of them are separated by distance, which is R. Now, what is gravitational force? Gravitational force is a force that tends to pull two bodies together. Any force that tends to pull two bodies together is called a gravitational force. Hence the word gravity. So don't forget, look at it. We said gravitational. Let me write that. Gravitational force. Bracket open gravity. That gravitational force is what we call gravity. So gravity is a gravitational force. It's a force that tends to pull two bodies towards each other. That force that pulls two bodies towards each other is called your gravity. There's a difference between gravity, which is a gravitational force, and weight. I'm going to talk about that. Weight is the gravitational pull of a body towards the earth. Are you seeing that? When a body is pushed towards the earth, it's called weight. But the force that pulls two bodies towards each other is called gravity. But weight is the gravitational pull of a body towards the earth. So, if we give example that, let's say this is a body A and this is a body B. These two bodies are pulled towards each other. Are you seeing that? That's what we call your gravitational force, which is called your gravity. Do you understand that? Take note that we said that gravitational force is the force exerted by a body on all other bodies in the universe. The force exerted by a body on all other bodies in the world, in the universe. It was Sir Isaac Newton that proposed the relationship between force and masses, two masses. Those masses are M1 and M2, and their distance. He called that famous theory the law of universal gravitation. We're going to talk about that. So he was the one that says that, if two bodies pull towards each other, then there's a force pulling these two bodies together, which is we call the gravitational force. Now, these two bodies has masses. They must have mass, because we said that everybody has mass and occupies space. And these two bodies initially has a distance. So if we have two bodies being exerted by force, and these two bodies have mass separated by distance, there's a relationship between the force, the mass, and the distance. He now gave that in a law called the law of universal gravitation. And that was given by Isaac Newton. What does the law of universal gravitation state?
So when it comes to creating an account, right, this is the interface of the app that you can see. You can see create account, and you can also see login. Now, what you do is this: as a new user, you don't have an account yet, so you don't need to go and log in. You go and create an account as a new user. Click on that create account button. Once you click on it, the next thing is put your phone number. Place in your phone number. You can see +234, then put your phone number, whatever your phone number is. If you don't have phone, you can use your mommy's phone number and put it there, right? Or your daddy's phone number. Use it, and then you can proceed and create the account. So let's go. So once you create the account, you are putting your phone number. What happened? Put your name, your correct phone number, please. Put your name. If your name is John, what do you fill in there? John. And then your last name, Frank. Fill in John Frank. And what's your email address? Okay, if your email address is johnfrank3@gmail.com, you fill it there. And then your password, very important. You create your own password, 6 digits. You can use your phone number, the first 6 digits of your phone number or the last 6 digits of your phone number, or you can, okay, since your name is John Frank, you can say, okay, my password name is John, right? John 123, and then you go and repeat the same thing. Confirm password. What will you type there? Your John what 123. You can decide to view it to yes and then see whether you are doing the same thing, whether what you are doing is correct, right? All you have to do is just click the I button there and then you view it, and then come to select education. You are preparing for Jamb or Waec. In select education, there are 4 plans there. University, that's for people that are in university, probably 100 level, 200 level, right? Yes, their classes are also there. Secondary, for those in secondary school, primary. But for Jamb and Waec, baba, click Waec Jamb Pursue Utme, right? As the select education. Select level. You are not preparing for Pursue Utme, you are preparing for Jamb and Waec, right? Okay, click on the what Jamb and what Waec, and then create your account. 2 seconds. Plus, you don't enter. It will load and then it will open for you, and it will tell you, welcome, John, right? Your classes are now what? Ready. What do? Start learning. The law of universal gravitation says that the force of attraction between 2 masses, M1 and M2, is proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of their distance apart. Now listen to me. This is it. Because this law is the same thing that when you get to Coulomb's law, you're still going to learn. Is the same law. So let's go together. Newton's law of gravitation states that the force of attraction between 2 masses, the force of attraction between 2 masses, what are the 2 masses, M1 and M2, is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of their distance apart. Look at it. The force of attraction between 2 masses, M1 and M2, is proportional to their product and proportional to the square of their distance apart. We're going to still talk about this. But first of all, let's learn it. Well, everybody, what's Newton's law of gravitation? Newton's law of gravitation says that the force of attraction between 2 masses, M1 and M2, is directly proportional to their product and proportional to the square of their distance apart. Is directly proportional to their product and inversely proportional to the square of their distance apart. Directly proportional and inversely. Now, if we want to put that in our definition, we're going to give that F is equal to M1, M2. Look at it. The force is proportional to the product, not the product, M1 and M2. And that same force is inversely proportional to what? To distance. Look at it. F is directly proportional to M1 and M2. So the force of attraction is directly proportional to the product of their masses, M1 and M2, and inversely proportional to their distance apart. That means from here now, we can bring 2 formulas. What are the formula? F is directly proportional to M1 and M2. And that same force is inversely proportional to what? To R squared. This is very important. This one, F proportional to 1 over R squared. This is called the inverse square law. F is proportional to 1 over R squared. Are you seeing that, everybody? Before everybody, what is Newton's law of gravitation? Also called the law of universal gravitation. It states that the force of attraction between 2 masses, M1 and M2, is proportional to their product and inversely proportional to the square of their distance apart. Look at it. This is their distance, R squared. This is their distance, R squared. The force of attraction between 2 masses, it is just attraction, not repulsion. The force of attraction, not the force of attraction, not repulsion. When you're talking about attraction and repulsion, you're talking about what electric field, that's Coulomb's law. The force of attraction between 2 masses, M1 and M2, is proportional to their product and inversely proportional to their square of their distance apart. Close your eyes and tell me the force of attraction between 2 masses, M1 and M2, is proportional to the product of their masses and proportional to their square of their distance apart. Everybody, what's the formula? F is equal to G M1. Now, this G, since we're introducing proportional here, we'll now introduce a constant. This constant is G. That's the gravitational constant. Do you understand that? Now, look at it, everybody. Well, let's bring out the parameters where your G is going to be 6.67 × 10⁻11, and your R is equal to distance, your F is equal to the force, and M is equal to the mass. Everybody, don't forget the formula. We said that the force of attraction between 2 masses, M1 and M2, the force of attraction is very proportional to the product of M1 and M2, and inversely proportional to their distance apart. Therefore, F is equal to, we introduce a constant as G M all over what? R squared. This is the force. This is gravitational constant, which is 6.7 × 10⁻11. This is the mass 1, mass 2.
This is the distance between them. Now, there's a relationship between force and distance here. What's the relationship? They're inverse proportional. That's F is proportional to 1 over R squared. Are you seeing that? It means that if the force increase, the distance will decrease. That's anytime you hear directly proportional. Now, look at everybody. What relationship between force and mass? Force and mass are directly proportional. It means that if the force increases, the mass will increase. But force and your distance is inversely proportional. It means that if the force increases, the distance will decrease. As you see, if force is increasing, distance will decrease. If force is increasing, distance will decrease. Do you understand that? The force of attraction is proportional to 1 over what? R squared. Please, everybody take note of that. Very, 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 very simple. What's law of gravitation? It says that the force of attraction between two masses, M1 and M2, is proportional to their product and proportional to the square of their distance apart.
So when it comes to creating an account, right, this is the interface of the app that you can see. You can see create account and you can also see login. Now, what you do is this: as a new user, you don't have an account yet, so you don't need to go and log in. You go and create an account as a new user. Click on that create account button. Once you click on it, the next thing is put your phone number. Place in your phone number. You can see +234, then put your phone number, whatever your phone number is. If you don't have phone, you can use your mommy's phone number and put it there, right? Or your daddy's phone number. Use it, and then you can proceed and create the account. So let's go. So once you create the account, you are putting your phone number. What happened? Put your name, your correct phone number, please. Put your name. If your name is John, what do you fill in there? John. And then your last name, Frank. Fill in John Frank. And what's your email address? Okay, if your email address is johnfrank3@gmail.com, you fill it there. And then your password, very important. You create your own password, 6 digits. You can use your phone number, the first 6 digits of your phone number, or the last 6 digits of your phone number. Or you can, okay, since your name is John Frank, you can say, okay, my password name is John, right? John 123. And then you go and repeat the same thing, confirm password. What will you type there? Your John what? 123. You can decide to view it to yes or and then see whether you are doing the same thing, whether what you are doing is correct, right? All you have to do is just click the I button there and then you view it. And then come to select education. You are preparing for Jamb or Waec. In select education, there are 4 plans there. University, that's for people that are in university. Probably 100 level, 200 level, right? Yes, their classes are also there. Secondary, for those in secondary school, primary. But for Jamb and Waec, click Waec Jamb Pursuit Utme, right? As the select education. Select level. You are not preparing for Pursuit Utme, you are preparing for Jamb and Waec, right? Okay, click on the what? Jamb and what? Waec. And then create your account. 2 seconds. Plus, you don't enter. It will load and then it will open for you. And it will tell you, welcome, John, right? Your classes are now what? Ready. What do you do? Start learning.
If you say you understand that, let's try the first Jamb question. Jamb 1980 question 1. The question is, which of these is true of law of universal gravitation? Option A, say any two objects attract each other with a force which is proportional to the difference of their masses. Option B, say any two bodies attract each other with a force which is inversely proportional to the square of their distance. Let's see option C. Option C, say any two bodies attract each other with a force that is proportional to the product of their masses, okay, and inversely proportional to the square of their distance apart. Yes, that means it's trying to say that F is equal to is very proportional to F M1 M2 all over what? R squared. Let's see option D. Any two bodies attract each other when a force is proportional to the is directly proportional to the square of their distance between them. Option D said any two bodies attract each other with a force which is proportional to the sum of their distance. The one that is complete is option C. Any two bodies attract each other with a force that's proportional to the product of their masses and proportional to the square of their distance between them, making option C to become the answer. Do you understand that? Let's take more past question. Jamb 2010 question 6. The question says a rocket is fired from the Earth to a distant planet by Newton's law of universal gravitation. The force will A, The force will increase as arrow reduces. B said increase as G varies. C said remain constant, and D said increases as arrow. What's the relationship between force and distance? We said that F is given as G M all over what? Arrow squared. So the relationship between force and distance, that force is inversely proportional to 1 all over arrow squared. So if the force is increasing, the distance will reduce. So look at it. The question says the force will increase as arrow reduces, right? Option say as G varies. No. C said remain constant. No. D said increases as arrow. No. It's going to increase as arrow reduces, making option A to become the answer. Do you understand? Jumps down 7 question 43. The question says that two spheres of mass 5 kg and 10 kg are at distance 0.3 meter apart. Calculate the force of attraction. We're giving the options and so on and so forth. Let's start. First and foremost, let's bring out our parameter. The first mass, which is M1, is giving us 5 kg. We're giving M2 to be equal to 10 kg. We're giving arrow 0.3 meter. Please, all units must be in their standard force. Mass must be in kilogram, length must be in meter. And we know that what's the formula? F is equal to GMM all over arrow square. What's G? G is equal to 6.67 times 10 raised to power minus 11. Is that correct? So F now, the force now will now be equal to 6.67 times 10 raised to power 11 times 5 times 10 all over, what's this about? 0.3 all squared. Everybody grab your calculator and press that and tell me the answer. So this time become 3.7055 times 10 raised to power minus 8 Newton. And if you do that very well, this is as 3.71 times 10 raised to power minus 8 Newton. And that will be our option was A. Do you don't forget this is minus or minus. Okay, that was that I used to solve. Do you understand that? I hope you are catching it.
Now that you have created your account, right, for you to start learning, what do? Okay, you can see that your use of English is there, mathematics is there, biology is there, physics is there, chemistry is there. Your classes are organized, they are all there for you, right? What do? Okay, I want to start learning biology. So click on the biology, immediately you click on it, living organisms, that's chapter 1, right? Oh yes, that's strictly to your JAMB syllabus. And what happened? Let's say, for example, you want to watch your class on cell and probably cell structure, right? What happens is that you click on it. Immediately you click on it, you see all the classes will display history of cell, types of cells, cell organelles, and all of that. Okay, sir, I want to watch history of cells. You click on the history of cell immediately. Hello, friends. Your class will start playing for you. It's easy and it will start playing for you easy and direct. And what happened? You can even choose to make it full screen. Right? Make it full screen. What happens? You are started learning and you are enjoying your classes. In fact, you may choose to say, okay, I want to download my classes. In fact, you can fast forward, you can take it backwards, you can pause, you can rewind, anyone you want to do. You can even say, oh, sir, I want to download my classes, right? Probably you use Nightsub just to click on download buttons. When you click on download button, you see the download. Before you know what will happen, the download will start loading. As it starts loading, you can see it is moving. And then it's enter your phone. Are you getting it now? You can now go and start watching your downloaded classes. You can download as many classes as possible as you want to download. Now, you can even choose to say, okay, sir, that's the notes underneath it. It's the same thing for everything. I want to download my notes. All you have to do is click on the download for your notes. Before you know what is happening, it has entered your phone. You may choose to come to the notes, right? Under the characteristics of living things, let me open the notes and read the notes and go through the past questions. So you see, well organized and structured notes, direct to the points. focusing on your syllabus for you. There are past questions for you in abundance. You see, you have your past questions here. You can choose to say, okay, I want to zoom it in, right? And then the same thing for all subjects. And you are following. The answers are there. Number one answer is B. Why is the answer B? It is explained for you in details. Every singular thing. And then you are following your classes. You are done with that. You come to the next. You see your notes. Everything structured and organized to the core. In fact, at the end of the day, there is a blow kiss for you. You have done well. Get out. You too much. Everything is structured and organized for you in the app, right? And you can now choose to say, okay, sir, what about chemistry classes or physics classes? You can do same. Use of English, all of them, they are there. When you click on your chemistry classes, what happens? Separation of mixtures and purification. All of them are in line with your JAMB syllabus. Chemical combination, right? It just goes straight. You see, chapter 1 alone has 39 videos. 39, you sit yourself down, and you start learning. And you are following all of them one after the what? Order. Does it make sense? Are you with me? When you want to access your download classes, all you have to do is just scroll down right on your home interface. Go to your access your download classes. Start now. You start. You see them, right? In fact, you may even choose to go and practice CBT, right, or past question. Let's say, for example, I go to my CBT, the one that has to do with my my biology. Then I want to take all the questions on that cell, probably your WAEC cell or the JAMB question on it, right? Just to click on it. So you see, all the questions are there. There are 40 questions there for you already. All of them on that cell. What happened? Which of the following cell inclusion can destroy other cell organelles? Probably you now say, oh, some answer is lysosomal. You choose it, you go to next like that. At the end of the day, you see your answer, see your corrections. All of these things are in the LearnLift app directly for you. Are you with me? So as far as your JAMB 2025 is concerned, my dear, you don't have an excuse whatsoever to have anything less than 300. Are you with me? All your classes are available for you. All you have to do, start learning now.
Download the LearnLift app now.
Let's see another past question. Let's go to that 3 question 12. The question says that determine the force of attraction between the sun, ms, we're giving mass of the sun and giving Earth and giving mass of the Earth. Assuming the distance is that, what becomes the answer? Quickly, let's solve that first. What's mass of formula is equal to F is equal to GMM. This will be mass, son of mass, Earth now, all over what? R squared. What's the mass of the sun? Mass of the sun is 1.99 times 10 raised to power 30 kilogram. What is mass of the Earth? That's 5.98 times 10 raised to power 24 kilogram. Now, what is the distance between them? That's r. R is equal to 1.5 times 10 raised to power 8. So the force will now be equal to 6.67. Hope you know G is a constant. Minus 11 times 1.99 times 10 raised to power 30 times your 5.98 times 10 raised to power 24 all about 1.5 times 10 raised to power 8 or square. So the force will now be equal to, press your calculator. So that will be equal to 3.53 times 10 raised to power 22 newtons. I hope you understand that. Please always press your calculator to be sure of your answer. This will be the end of this class. In this class, we just introduce Newton's last law of universal gravitation. Next class, we'll talk about the relation and we'll build more on that. Do you understand that? Quickly in our next class, we're now going to talk about the relation between force and distance. We established that F is equal to 1 all over what? R squared. Let's build more on this relation. I'm going to see you in our next class, and that will be our lesson 3. But for now, peace out.
Hope you've enjoyed this class. Guess what? To follow up for more classes, just download the LearnLift app, whether on Play Store or App Store, and then follow up your classes. You must do extremely well. I'll see you in class. Bye-bye.